Hey guys, Rodney back at you with another mindset for wealth building tip 66. Thought process or topic today will be market share. Market share. And when I'm saying market share, I'm not talking about investing into a company, get some shares and stuff like that, penny stocks or whatever. Most of the time, these big corporations that's making money, Fortune 500 companies, um, their shares is way expensive. Can't buy enough to make them enough. Penny stocks are companies that's just getting off the ground, and you may buy some, but it's hit or miss. So when I'm talking about market share, I'm talking about products that drive the market, or the market is driving the product, either or. And so that's what I'm talking about. You got to have a product that is huge in the market. And I'm giving some breadcrumbs out there on the video that I said click on in the description or under however wherever that link is. When you come on, just click on it. It's not going to give the name of the company, but it's giving you breadcrumbs of how big this company is, and it got to be global. But let me give you another breadcrumb out there. When we talk about market and products, and let's talk about AI. That is a product, AI software, AI physical products is huge. That's the way of the future. It's now, and it's going to be big in the future. If you got part of that market, if you're in there giving, selling products or connecting, partnering up. Remember, I did a video saying partnership is key. If you're able to partner up with a company that will enable you to sell products, AI products, not invest, but be able to partner up with them in a market. They're projecting this with software, AI software will be $1.5 trillion by 2030. 5 years from now, they're talking about just the software part of AI. Global market will be $1.5 trillion. What if you can tap into some of that? What if you can tap in some of the physical AI products? What if you can do that? You have a high probability of being successful. Now, there's a lot of products out there that's good, that has a good portion of the market. Maybe not as big as that's going to get, and it's going to grow from there. But the problem is, and we have to go back to that video that I talked about, partnership is key. If you got to do all the lifting to get that product out there, 9 times out of 10, you're going to fail. They may have a wonderful product, you like the product, but you can't get it to nobody but your friends and families. That's all you can get it to. That's not going to sustain you. That's not going to create wealth, because you don't have a global presence. Your market is small, even though the product market is huge. You got to have a winning combination. And that's why partnering up with a company that will enable you to not only have that global presence as a product, but also giving you the ability to have a global footprint, people seeing what you have. That's a winning combination. And the third thing you're going to need is you're going to have affordability of the product and the profit margin. The affordability of the product and the profit margin between them. A lot of times you're going to have products, the product is costly, and your profit margin is slim. It's a little bit. You got to sell a lot to get something. And again, with your market being small, even though it might be a great product, you're not going to make it. And that's why a lot of people don't make it in sales, because they don't have the winning combination. I just giving you If you got the product that's global, I already gave you some breadcrumbs, AI, digital technology, software, all that kind of stuff like that. Just the software part is $1.5 trillion by 2030, and it's going to explode. Now, if you add a physical products to that, you good. What if you add some learning platforms out there? You're just piling on your ability to be successful, but you got to hook yourself up to the right company, because there's a lot of software out there. There's a lot of AI stuff going out there. Say sell this, sell that, but they're not giving you the total package. They're not giving you the means to have a global footprint. You got to have that. You got to have the cost effectiveness of the product. You got to have the profit margin has to be good, and your products have to be changing, adapting to the culture as we continue to move forward. So if you can hook up with that, you're going to be successful. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. It ain't there yet. It's about to be. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag once we are there. But I'm trying to get you to click on, give me your information, just your email information, so that I can send you the information about the company when we're ready. Amen. We're talking about a global company with a global presence. So that's what we're talking about, guys. You have to have that in order to be successful. You haven't had that in the past. That's why you have not been successful. You had the product, but you didn't have that footprint, and your footprint was very small, and your product was costly, and your profit margin was slim to none. That's why you were not successful. You have to have this thing done for you. What you can't do, you got to have done for you. And I've said that in the previous videos. I said, I'm not doing anything. I'm not hooking my wagon up to anything that I have to do something that I'm not good at. So I'm not good at much when it comes to get out there hustling and selling. Yeah, I done had my franchise, I done had businesses and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't on the selling end of that. It was a dual component without getting into it, but I wasn't standing out there or sitting in a shop or sitting in a storefront trying to sell this and all that kind of stuff like that. No, it was a different market, a different story for another time. But what I'm trying to get you to see is, when you put these videos together with the mindset that you got to have that focus, but you got to have the vehicle. You cannot have a race car, the fastest race car in the world, about to race, but you have no fuel in it. That's the product. You can have the product, but if you don't have the fuel, the footprint to be able to get out there and let people know what you have, you might as well have no fuel in that race car. You're not going to win anything. And that's where you have been in the past. Think about the past, think about the present and the future. You got to have the product. You need that race car, but you need that fuel. That's what you have been missing all along. You've been trying to drive that race car off of fumes, and it's not going anywhere, guys. You got to have the proper combination to be successful. And the more you have that you put on the company to do, and the less you have to do, the more success you're going to have. It has to be a situation where this thing is put in autopilot and you moving with the right product, cost effectiveness, have a global footprint, knowing that you have that product and your profit margin is there. Guys, we're talking about something that's going to be huge. You can be a part of it. Partner up with me. That's what I'm talking about. Partnering up with somebody. Be a part of this global change that's going to take place. All I'm looking for is those who want to be partners. And again, I don't need anybody to be sailors of anything. I'm out there to help you because this company wants to change the world. And the more that you understand the company and the CEO, the more you'll be able to understand and realize what I'm talking about. I'm only dropping crumbs. But if you put it together, enough crumbs will have a whole loaf of bread. So guys, till the next one I put out, next video I put out, smash that like button, subscribe, tell people about it, put your thinking caps on, and change your mindset about building wealth. See you later. See you later.